Kiyonas Atatu is Animdom Super Boys. How are we doing? Welcome back to the Super Championship in 2024. We're moving on to round 15 at the Nürburgring. We go to Germany for the first time this year. Hard to believe we're on round 15. There is not that many races left. There is exactly, I think it's 7 races left. It's either 7 or 8 races left. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Anyway, gentlemen, let's get moving. I think actually there is 8 races. There's exactly 8 races left. Right, boys, let's get moving. I don't have time to waste today, so we're just going to get going straight away. 5 minutes practice, and then it is qualifying straight away into it, and then we'll go from there. So how's everybody doing today? Icon, welcome. Ash, how are you doing? Rockstar Pool, welcome. 7 people here, thank you so much. We have 4 likes on the stream. Thank you so much for that as well. If we can improve that, that'd be even better. The more people that it gets out to, the absolute better for the championship. Very, very important. Thank you all for tuning in. Today we've got a cloudy Nürburgring over in Germany today. No rain, surprisingly. Absolutely no rain in Germany. Or at least over in the Nürburgring, and it's baffling really, because it was absolutely lashing rain yesterday, and it is hello Kyoto, how are you doing? Bear with me just a second, gents. Bear with me just a second. Okie dokie. Let bro live. Absolutely not. He missed 9 races, gents. 9 races. It's absolutely unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. So unfortunately, for the time being, he is currently permabanned. Nick Santos, we've got a lot of cars. 5 minutes practice, gents. 5 minutes practice. You have 5 minutes practice. Icon, the first car out the track. Versure is there as well. I don't hate you, Luke. I'm just incredibly annoyed. I mean, you missed races that you shouldn't have missed. I mean, you know, one of your excuses was one of his excuses was that he didn't have the update done. I mean, do you know what I mean? It's 9 races. That's half the calendar year. Nearly half the calendar year. You know, the allowance is 5. Cool, out on track now. We've 2 minutes left of this practice session. Two minutes, and then we're going to qualify. to say something before the race? Well, Andy, I was talking to you prior to the start of the race, man, and you should know the answer to that one. DRS, interesting. I forgot DRS was a thing on some of these cars. NSX is the car that everybody is using. Okie dokie, 20 seconds before qualifying starts. 20 seconds before we get going here for qualifying. Whew, it's basically one-shot qualifying. Drivers need to get out of the pit lane almost immediately to get a lap in, and it needs to be pretty much perfect. It's a 7.5 minute lap-ish. Right, gents, qualifying time. Super Pow, you need to ready up, dude. You need to ready up. Perfect. Okay, qualifying begins. Who are we missing? Oh yeah, Moose has gone to a wedding. Start qualifying. Okay, gents, good luck. I suspect it's going to be needed. It's a long track, gents. It's a long track, and qualifying here, it's going to be a scramble. Drivers need to get out quickly. One shot qualifying. Andy Bianchi's already managed to damage his car. Fascinating. Little bit of lag from Andy Bianchi. Ben Hughes out on track now as well. Gee, absolutely everybody, bar Pool, seems to be in the NSX. NSX Cup, how fantastic. Oh wait, no, Matt Alonso's in the Lexus. Matt Alonso is in the Lexus. Andy, how? Says Rockstar Pool as to how he managed to get damage on his suspension already. 14 people here, boys. If you please would hit that like button so we can push it out to more and more people. We've got one shot qualifying here for a 50-minute endurance race to come. Iliowski back today. Andy Bianchi managed to get damage. He's got a special livery in today, Andy Bianchi does, for Scuderia Bianchi, in spirit of the Nürburgring. It's a Jägermeister livery. Looks fantastic. Looks absolutely fantastic. Super Power out on track as well. One shot qualifying, gents. One shot qualifying. Very difficult track. Beautiful car to drive around. This track is indeed the NSX. The NSX feels like the fastest option on track. It definitely felt a bit more stable than the GTR that I originally tested, which is actually a banned car in the championship due to its overall performance being slightly better than all other cars. Matt Alonso out in that NSX. He actually, not the NSX, but sorry, the Lexus, and it looks to be quite sturdy. It looks to be quite sturdy. It'll be a scramble to the line. Who is at the back of the grid right now is Iliowski. He's going to need to get a move on. There is a 3-minute delay though. There is a 3-minute delay. So you have 3 minutes to get things right. Iliowski. Car looks fantastic. Rockstar Pool saying the Audi is no slouch in the corners. I would definitely believe it. Santos getting out of... Whoa, Santos has a very interesting looking car. Ooh, interesting decision for both the RG Labs. What is going on here? Had Marth Alonso found the barrier? Superpower. Ben Hughes following closely behind Superpower, in fact. Ben Hughes, interesting fact about Ben Hughes that people probably don't know is he takes part in genuine 24-hour events. He's part of a team of 3 that swap in and out on it's either iRacing or Project Cars. I'm not entirely sure, but he does take part. He does take part in 24-hour races. Fascinating. Lovely colours done today for Nick Santos' car. I love where the blue is located. Marth Alonso slapped with a 3-second time penalty. He will not be liking that. Ilya out on track now as well. 4 minutes gone. Icon will be the first car to start a push lap. A man on a mission today. The man from Turkey. The cars we are watching right now is both the RG Labs, as they are both cars last on the grid at the moment, so they need to be focused on just to see how they get on. Ben Hughes plays, says Andy Bianchi. I'm not sure what that means. I think it means please back off a small bit. Oh, Ben Hughes manages to just keep it out of the barriers. Ilya sounds like he made contact with Pool. Little bit of a build up here between a couple of cars that need to get on with it. Icon on the back straight now, going to start a push lap. Santos confused. I think he got questioned about something. I'm not really sure. There's a 3-minute delay though, so we should have enough to get to the end of qualifying. Icon has started the first lap. There is 10 minutes left on the push clock. 10 minutes. Hillsworth's already managed a little bit of damage in his NSX. Ben Hughes has managed to hold on to his tyres. That's impressive. That's very impressive. For sure, it started a push lap. Andy Bianchi is about to start his push lap. Ben Hughes will be next to start a push lap. Super Pow now starting his push lap very soon. And both these cars start their push laps. Alonso, a little bit of lag. Pushing. Santos will definitely get to the line to get a sufficient lap time in. Alonso will be forced to slow down. Icon decently on his way. For sure, decently on his way too. Andy Bianchi decently on his way. Ben Hughes decently on his way. So is Super Power and Ilya Wolski following closely behind. Hillsworth trying his best. 10 people here. We're watching qualifying. Nick Santos now starts his push lap. So does Mark Alonso. Halfway through the course, this is a man on an absolute mission. Ben Hughes, has he made the ultimate decision to go onto the medium tyres for qualifying? There's every danger. He's absolutely flat out. Ben Hughes around this Nürburgring, absolutely flat out. Could we have a surprise time from Ben Hughes on his medium compound tyre? Big points up for grabs today with a reverse grid. 10 people here, there's only 5 likes on the stream, boys. Let's get that like count to 10, because this race is going to get going very shortly. There is exactly 7 minutes left in this qualifying session. And this is a race you're not going to want to miss. 10 people here. Let's push it out to more and more people. The more people that come, the better it is for the championship. There's only 5 likes on it right now. icon now. A man on an absolute mission, trying everything he can. Mind you, this man is on a mission as well, but this is a man I'm interested to see what kind of a lap time he can produce. Perfectly around the carousel goes Ben Hughes. Santos now pushing extremely hard. Alonso equally pushing very hard. This man on the back straight now, absolutely flying. For sure about to start the back straight. Has Andy Bianchi had a turnaround? No, he's not. Oh, Ben Hughes has stopped. He's had an off. He was pushing very hard. Super Pow and Ilya Wulski pushing very hard as well. What's the lap time like for the 3-time world champion? Icon now to cross the line. What will it be? The precedent is set at a 7:22. What can Verschuur come up with? He's a good bit back. He's got to find some serious amount of time. Verschuur will be in second place for the time being. Andy Bianchi is on the back straight now as well. Looks like he's going a bit faster than Verschuur. Verschuur sets a 7:39. That's qualifying done for Verschuur. Andy Bianchi, can he take away second on the grid for Verschuur? Andy Bianchi does. Ben Hughes will be next to cross the line. Where is Super Pow? Super Pow's getting pulled, a little bit of a slipstream by Ilya Wulski. These two battle so much this year. I'm almost nervous watching this qualifying session coming to an end here. I'm hoping for nothing of a disaster. Oh my goodness gracious. What's going to be? Ilya Wulski goes third fastest and Super Pow goes fourth fastest. Ben Hughes will be next across the line. It's only going to be at sixth place for him at the moment. Pillsworth coming onto the main straight now. Where is Poole? Poole looking like he will pip Pillsworth. Oh, your nerves would be at you. Your nerves would be at you. Poole will go, presumably ahead of Pillsworth. He goes sixth fast. He goes ahead of Ben Hughes too. Nick Santos absolutely flying. He's going to be onto the back straight now in a second. He is absolutely flying too. Nick Santos, a man on a mission. And he's onto the main straight now. Santos barrel rolls down towards the line. And he's going quick. Interesting results. That will have to be investigated after the fact. Complaints are already swarming in. You would have to say that though, Lucy, wouldn't you though? Yeah, that's going to have to be investigated after the fact. That's going to have to be investigated after the fact. I can't wait around today. I can't wait around today. Are you sure if they don't set a lap they're behind everyone, Lucy? Is that 100% sure? Is that 100%? Because if that is, then there's no problem. Okay, I don't have time to discuss this, guys. I have to get going today. My grandmother's month mind is tomorrow, so I have stuff I need to do. Anyway, let's go. It's reverse grid. Just look at the leaderboard on the right, and does that? But that's never accurate. Oh no, it is. Okay, well then there's no problem. Okay, I thought that it was directly to the back of the grid. What's going on here now? Starting in first, Pillsworth, then Ben Hughes, Ian Poole, Verschure, Superpow, Iliolski, Andy Bianchi, Icon, and both the RG boys, Santos and Alonso. And away they go, it's lights out and away we go. Ash Pillsworth gets away well, Ben Hughes following him. Poole absolutely barrel-rolling down towards turn one. Someone diving down the inside, it's Verschure. Superpow looking up the inside. 3 cars abreast. Who comes out? No damage, luckily. Superpow already up into 4th place. Superpow now looking to come past Poole if he can. But Superpow all of a sudden up at the front. Pillsworth is starting to pull away. Ben Hughes under pressure now from Il Matador. Poole, someone's gone wide. Who was that? It is Verschure went wide into the gravel, but he has no damage, luckily. Matt Alonso now up into 9. Andy Bianchi down in 8th at the moment. Iliolski in 7 looks to dive down on Nick, and there's contact between the two. Iliolski has made contact with Nick Santos, or at least that's how it seems. Poole running down after Icon as best he can. Icon's already up to the 4th. Superpow's into 2nd place. Pillsworth. Who's gone wide? It's Icon's gone wide. Superpow looking to make a move on Ash Pillsworth, anywhere he can. Super Pow has come out of nowhere to take second place from Ben Hughes, and now he's coming after his teammate who's leading the race. Pillsworth under pressure from Il Matador. Poole gets back past Icon now has Santos up alongside him. Poole comes across to defend. Icon on the inside goes up, and there's contact between Poole and Icon. Where is all of this coming from? This is absolutely madness. Santos has gone around. He's no damage, luckily. Somehow managed to get away with damage there in that incident. Versure is behind his teammate Andy Bianchi, down in 6th place at the moment, has front wing damage. Super Pow is leading this race with Icon following closely behind. Poole is in 3rd, Pillsworth's down in 4th. Andy Bianchi's in. Oh, he's looking to make a move on Pillsworth, and he does come past Pillsworth. Pillsworth is still in 8th place, and Ben is still in 6th. Ilya Wulski up in 5th. Andy Bianchi now. It's starting to settle down. Ian Poole coming after Icon. Santos down in 9th, has no damage. Santos looking to come past. Oh, there was contact there, but he had to go wide off the track. Yellow flags up ahead. It's Ben Hughes facing the wrong direction. And Santos does go up past Pillsworth. Versure now under pressure from the silver arowana as he comes through and goes through, does the arowana. Ian Poole now coming after Icon. Icon has got Super Pow in front of him. Super Pow from absolutely nowhere is leading this race. Icon went a little deep there. Both of these drivers are pulling away. Ilya Wulski gets snatched by Andy Bianchi. Santos up in 6th place. Versure has damage, but he's going okay. Nothing that is going to affect much of his race, luckily. Ilya Wulski nearly makes contact with Andy Bianchi, or has he made contact? He has made contact with Andy Bianchi. This is his 3rd contact I think he's had today, and Santos now is up into 4th after that incident. Ilya Wulski has made contact with Andy Bianchi. Pillsworth's into the barriers. Matt Alonso's up into 8th. Versure slowing down. Not sure what happened there. Did he just let Andy Bianchi through, or what happened? But Matt Alonso now has got... going to get his man here by the looks of it. Both of them have equal damage though. Versure defending like a lion. Keeping Matt Alonso behind him as best he can, but now he's away. Super Pow under pressure from the man from Turkey. The 3-time world champion is on the heels of Super Pow. 3/10 is the gap. Icon now. What does he do? Where can he find a move? Santos coming after Poole. Versure. No, don't quit, dude. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're still well within the points. You're still well within the points. There's cars up ahead that have got equal damage to you. Equal damage. Santos. He's on the heels now of Poole. Poole's going to be under pressure in a second. There's cars up ahead of you, dude, that have serious damage. Like, serious damage as well. Andy Bianchi is equal damage to you. Now Santos has Poole for company. Or more the other way around, Poole has Santos for company. Super Pow maintaining his lead over Icon, putting the car in the right places. Oh, Icon's gone off the track! Managed to get away without damage. Someone's gone off ahead. Yellow flags. Poole's gone around. Poole's facing the wrong direction. Doesn't have a whole lot of damage. Santos is up into 3rd though, and now hunting down Icon. Super Pow 4 tenths ahead of Icon. Icon has left the track, managed to get away without any damage, did brush off the barriers. Icon's a man on a mission today. For sure, catching up to Poole now, manages to keep it out of the barrier there very impressively. Has gotten his man, he's gotten Pillsworth, and now he's after Poole. Mott Alonso has damage as well. A lot of cars have damage. Ilewolski now has damage. The only 3 cars that don't have damage are the 3 leaders. Can Icon get ahead of Super Pow here down the back straight? They're wheel to wheel. Icon look at this, tenths, thousandths of seconds apart. Now Icon is leading. Icon's going to be on the back foot now down towards turn 1, because Super Pow does get a better exit and will have a slipstream down towards turn 1. Can Super Pow come back at his 2022 rival? Super Pow pulls out. Icon goes defensive. Has to go inside. Super Pow leading momentarily. Icon gets a little bit squirrely. Look at this for a battle. Andy Bianchi's into the pits, so is Mott Alonso. Ilewolski stays out with that damage. 4 tenths, 3 tenths the gap. Look at these two. Poole into the pits, for sure into the pits. Pillsworth will presumably go into the pits. Ben definitely will be in the pits. Ilewolski stays out with his damage. Mott Alonso and Andy Bianchi are released. Pillsworth stays out with his damage. Poole is now released. For sure is now released. Ben Hughes hasn't come into the pits yet. Pillsworth has stayed out with his damage. Super Pow dropped back a little bit from the 3-time world champion. 1 second Icon pulls now on Super Pow. Super Pow gets a much better exit there though. Wow. Has to correct. Santos now desperately trying to catch up. Racing medium still for Versure. Probably a good decision. Some went on to softs. Even more interesting of a decision. For sure, catching Poole at a rate of knots. NSX proving to be the quicker car today. Spiders comes into the room laughing at me about something. Say hello to the people there, Spiders.
Hello, people.
Hello, peoples. Super Pow has dropped back to 2.5 seconds from... Oh, you went driving. Spiders went off for a drive by herself. There you go. Everyone's driving today. Icon 2.8 now in the lead of this race. Santos on soft tyres are burning away quickly. Ilewolski has that damage still and is being caught by Andy Bianchi at a rate of knots. Matt Alonso, for that matter as well, is catching with Andy Bianchi. Oh, here we go. Here's a battle. Verschure versus Ian Poole. Jorben looking to find a way past, if at all possible. And they've caught up to Pillsworth too. Oh, Verschure bouncing and prodding over. Oh, that's caught up with Pillsworth. Pillsworth has that damage. This is where things start to get interesting. Oh, look at this! Poole looking to find a way past Pillsworth, and he does! Pillsworth gets nabbed by Poole. Now Verschure looking to pull the same move. Verschure gets ahead of him. Pillsworth goes off the track, re-enters, nearly takes Verschure out of it, but manages. Verschure now 3/10 away from Ian Poole. 2/10. Look at this for a battle. Nothing makes you more queasy as a commentator watching a battle at the Nürburgring. 13 people here, boys. Please do hit that like button. There's only 5 likes on this stream right now. We need more likes than that to get this pushed out to as many people as possible. Your stomach will be turned upside down by this battle between Poole and Verschure. Woo! Oh, there is nothing that gets your stomach more than a knot than watching two drivers go at it around the Nürburgring, especially as closely as these two are. Hopefully a pass or a defence can be done without a collision. Ooh. Poole really doing his best. Verschure not giving up. We're going to watch on board with Verschure as he closes in on Poole. Poole's not too far up the road. Let's see what it looks like from Poole's rear view mirror. That's what Poole can see. He can see the dark purple of that Spider Racing number 82 coming at him. 8/10 of a gap now. Verschure can see Poole very closely. Gap here, 1 second. Oh, Jorben manages to keep it out the barrier. But we've got a closer battle unfolding here now as well. It's Santos versus Superpow. As they get down towards the back straight. Superpow takes the carousel perfectly. Both on soft racing compound tyres. Santos did not lift once there and is in the slipstream now of Superpow. Superpow trying to break the toe if at all possible. Santos looking to come past him. Santos pulls out and moves up into second place. How can Il Matador respond to that? Slots back in behind Santos. Cars bouncing up and down. Like the porpoising in Formula 1, there's contact nearly between these two. Superpow retakes second place for a moment. Santos moves up into second place now. Superpow looking to battle him. Superpow got a great exit there and is closing in down towards turn 1. Santos desperately trying to break that slipstream. Santos now 10 seconds away from Icon. Santos desperately trying to break away from El Matador, who gets another fantastic exit, and it's 3/10 is the gap between El Matador and the silver Arowana. Super Pow, fastest man on track in sector 1 of God knows many sectors, presumably 20 20 sectors. I'm not sure. I have not memorized all the corners because there is that many corners. I know where turn 1 is and turn 2 is. But following it is very difficult. Santos has pulled a second on Super Pow. Andy Bianchi now a good bit back. Verschure still battling with Poole. Is starting to catch back up a small bit. Ben Hughes has yet to catch his teammate. Iliwudzki doesn't have damage anymore. Matt Alonso has a drop of damage. The blown diffuser of that NSX sounds absolutely glorious. It is one of the most glorious noises coming off the back of that car. Super Pow has not given this up. Listen to the noise of that exhaust. Absolutely incredible. Icon now 11 seconds. Out ahead. We're going to hear the blown diffuser coming down into here now. That noise is glorious. And once again, the battle for 7th place here is definitely getting underway. Matt Alonso has damage. Iliwudzki does not have damage, so he must have pitted. He did have damage before. And hello, once again, we're back battling between both Verschure and Ian Poole. This is where it starts to get interesting once again. 6/10 the gap, and we're battling in the middle sector of this course. Oh, Poole has gone slightly wide there. Does that open the door to Verschure? Verschure looking to find a way past now. Poole went very wide. This is where things start to get a little bit edgy. And now an opportunity for Verschure to come past Poole. Poole. Oh, and Verschure, did they make contact? It's hard to say. Verschure moves up into 7th place. Poole now into the barriers. Still running in 8th place at the moment. Still has a decent clutch of points here. That's why we have an incident system, dude. That's why we have an incident system. You can submit an incident report if you feel that there was contact between the two. It looked like there maybe was. I can't say. Superpow's dropped back a little bit from Santos. Santos's tyres, though, are in a dire situation, and his fuel, for that matter, isn't looking too pretty either. Andy Bianchi, once again, has got damage. Ilya Woodsky does not have damage, but is running okay. Has damage, for sure. Starting to catch Matt Alonso. The Nürburgring, it is one of the trickiest tracks that we do each year. Might have to reconsider it going forward, because it is way too tight, way too complex, and way too long. But nonetheless, it does provide entertainment. As we've seen so far, it does provide decent entertainment. 13 people here watching. Please do hit that like button. There's only 5 likes on the stream. We need to get this pushed out to as many people as we possibly can, for sure. Now, hunting down Matt Alonso. Pool's still going. Pillsworth's going to have his teammate on him very shortly. Santos is a man on an absolute mission right now. What's the play here? He dives off and into the pits. Icon stays out for another lap. Superpower is into the pits as well. Fresh tyres going on. Refueling. Now, Superpower had fuel reserved. Santos is now released. Andy Bianchi is into the pits once again. And Superpower is now released. Andy Bianchi is only being serviced now. Ilya Woodsky is into the pits. Matt Alonso diving into the pits. For sure. Could potentially get 3 car. No, Andy Bianchi is only released just now. Ilya Woodsky refueling. Matt Alonso's been dropped. Front wing being repaired. Fuel going in. For sure moves up to 5th. Ilya Woodsky is now released, just behind his teammate. Matt Alonso released now. The noise off of these cars is just... it is so good. Fresh set of tyres for Santos. Now, how can he make that work? He needs to get within Icon's pit window. And this is where things will start to get interesting. This is where the pits will start to come to play. Ooh, Ben Hughes is off and into the barrier. Oh, good, dude. It's understandable, man. I mean, racing's hard, dude. Racing's hard. I've come here. We've raced before. We've raced in other championships. We both know what it's like. It's difficult, it's hard, it's tough, but we keep at it. There's points to be got, and you're in a good position to take at least 4 of those points at the moment. You don't know what's going to happen in front of you, so keep going forward. For sure. Catching Andy Bianchi now a little bit. The question is Nick Santos making up time on Icon? He is ever so slightly. It's a difficult race. That's why we released the information very early in the week, because it is a very difficult race. 13 people here. Thank you so much for sticking by us here as we are starting to come down to the last 25 minutes. We are in the last 25 minutes of this race. The last 25 minutes. Icon is on a personal best at the moment. Good damage control for Santos though. Andy Bianchi a long way back from El Matador, the Silver Arowana, trying to catch up to Icon in any way he can. Icon, a lone wolf this season by himself at Sarria. We couldn't find a teammate for him. We prioritised other teams to make sure they were filled, and as a result has been by himself this whole season so far, and has on his own pretty much to bar 1 point contributed all the points to Sarria this season so far, like a lone wolf. Amir this season, and he's on an uphill battle at the moment for the championship, the 3-time world champion, trying his damnedest to claw back important points. Santos, the Silver Arowana, trying to do damage control. For those of you wondering, what is a Silver Arowana? It is a predatory fish, very quick predatory fish, who strikes its prey from underneath, never seen coming, always present, found in the Brazilian Amazon rivers. The Silver Arowana strikes. Nick Santos pushing to try and catch the 3-time world champion. El Matador looking to steal away points, desperate points that he needs to reclaim that 4th place position with cars ahead of him, and he's doing a pretty good job of it today. Beautiful car to drive, the NSX. The GR2 category as a whole is a beautiful category to have to drive. Icon is into the pits. Where is Santos? He's entering the back straight. As you can see by the Sarria car, it is not weak to speak, gentlemen. Men around the world have this ideology that it is not okay to speak up when you are struggling in your head, and that is a sentiment that we want to break here in the championship and make sure we're a safe place for absolutely everybody who comes to us, who comes to this championship, who races in the championship, who watches in the championship, or is just a lover of the channel in general with the other various things that we do. It is a safe place for you to talk. It's a safe place to be understood. Santos now pushing, crosses the line, brings it back the gap. And it's now free to push. Andy Bianchi within 20 seconds of El Matador, the Italian stallion, doing a great job. For sure, doing a fantastic job as well. Ilya Wulski has damage once again. Matt Alonso has a penalty, but he's not far away from Ilya Wulski, who has damage. Andy Bianchi threading the needle through turn 1 and 2. Superpower 14 seconds away from Santos. In case people are wondering, Super, where is the dragon on that Saria car? The green dragon is on the roof, if you can see it just there now as he's passing by. There is the green dragon. You can see it on the top of the roof of the car. It's there, don't worry. 12 people here, thank you for the likes. Let's keep it going. There's only 6 likes on it with 12 people here. We can do better than that. For sure has come into the pits and is now released. He's 8 seconds behind his teammate. And he's 16 seconds behind Matt Alonso. So I'm not really sure what the game plan there was. But he is not far away and he is on softs. There is 17 minutes left. 17 minutes left in this race. Andy Bianchi, the only driver and the only person on the grid who runs a Super Championship logo on his car every single week. Very, very nice. Tip of the hat to everything here. Everything we do. Everything gets difficult to do. And it does get difficult at times. But yet we're still here. 4 seasons later. Andy Bianchi pushing. Santos pushing. Everyone is pushing. For sure, catching his teammates. Check in on the front. Still absolutely flat out is the lone wolf. Funny enough, like the grey wolf of Turkey, which is the national animal of Turkey. Interesting. Never thought of it that way. Never thought of it that way. However, the silver arowana is definitely hunting him down. Making up time in some of the corners. Andy Bianchi has damage. Matt Alonso still surviving for now. Verschure catching Matt Alonso. Andy Bianchi dropping back a bit of time to Super Pal, presumably because of that damage. 14 minutes left to go in this race. Battle here, getting close between both the spiders. Bianchi dropped back a serious amount to Super Pau, who's lost exactly 3 seconds in the last couple of laps. Not even a couple of laps, but a couple of corners. Ilya is going to be under pressure very shortly from his teammates. Icon starts his 6th lap in what will presumably be his 2nd last lap. .8 now between Verschure and his teammate. Oh, he manages to just keep away from damage. Super Pow into the pits. Interesting. What's the plan here? Andy Bianchi into the pits now as well. Both repairing damage. They have time. They have time to do such a thing. Verschure has gotten past Ilya who has damage now. He's found the barrier somewhere. And Verschure is trying to catch Matt Alonso. Andy Bianchi dropped now. Damage repaired at the front. Wheel unplugged mid-race for Andy Bianchi. That's far from ideal. Ten minutes left to go. Verschure is catching Matt Alonso. 12 people here, boys. Thank you so much for sticking by us. Big race today. Very difficult for the drivers. Lot of effort to go into it and a whole lot of brain power and thinking, and just the mental exhaustion from a race like this is unparalleled. Alonso doing his best to keep up the lap times as Verschure comes to hunt him down and is improving on his personal best by 0.5 of a second. The Italian stallion trying to find some time to catch up to El Matador, who's on for a very good result today. You forget how good of a category GR2 is. Ooh, he just clipped the curb there, nearly lost it, but held on nicely. For sure now within 7.8 of Matt Alonso. The Springbok going for a trip through the grass, doing a little jumping, a bit like a Springbok, but he's still ahead of Verschure. His teammate is within 40 seconds of him. It was a minute behind. He's had an off somewhere. Six minutes left in this round, and Icon is absolutely flying. For sure now, 7.3 away from Matt Alonso. Only drivers left on the grid without their official names is Matt Alonso, Super Pow, and Icon Amir. Mind you, we know Amir is his second name. Pretty sure everybody knows what Super Pow's name is as well. Let me just see if I can... No, display drivers' names. That's correct. That is all correct. Raikkonen starts his final lap with 4 minutes left on the clock. So does Santos. How close is Verschuur now to Matt Alonso? Matt Alonso is going to be under pressure towards the back end of this race. On the back straight now. Verschuur, I think, has the higher speed car in a straight line, from what I remember. Yep, definitely a bit faster. Three minutes left on official time. Matt Alonso's got work to do. Oh, he dives into the pits. I'm not sure why he's dived into the pits. He had enough to get to the end. What's the thinking here? There is a 3-minute delay as well, so technically there's 5 minutes left. Okay, he's gone on to soft compound tyres, but he's 20 seconds behind Verschuur. Maybe he thinks he can catch Verschuur before the end of this race. He very easily could. He's already made up several tenths. Oh, he's making up a lot of tenths. What's Matt Alonso planning here? It's possible he thinks he can go faster in the middle sectors or out in the forest. He easily could. This will be interesting. Now, 3 minutes away from another victory in the Super Championship. Final lap in play. Santos. Iliowodzki has been finished. He's crossed the line. Verschuur is under pressure. There's a 3-minute delay. And he is losing time. Does Matt have enough in the 2.5 minutes left to catch Verschuur? He made who? This will get interesting. This will get very interesting. Matt Alonso now has 2 minutes on the clock to find some seriously important time. Oh, for sure! He's gone off the track. He's managed to correct it. He'll still be a decent bit ahead of Matt Alonso. It's the second time I've done it to him. He messaged me last week to ask me, please stop airing me when I'm going around in a circle, but has for sure done enough to secure 5th place for himself. 16 seconds now is the gap, with 50 seconds to go. Icon on the back straight. Santos now getting close to onto the back straight. In 2022, he lost out to a man who is now the team owner of RG Labs. He won it last year by over a minute. And in 2023, he will win it by possibly 50 seconds. But it's the Grey Wolf of Turkey! Icon Emer wins at the Nürburgring! Round 15, brought to its knees by the man from Turkey. The Grey Wolf wins at the Nürburgring. The Silver Arowana will have to just put up with 2nd place, and Superpower El Matador takes 3rd place. Now, as I said at the start, boys, I don't have time to wait around, so we're going to go straight to the anthems because I have to go and sort things out from my grandmother's month's mind. So I'm just going to grab my phone. Okay, gents, let's go straight to the anthems. I don't have time to wait around today. I really don't have time. I have to go sort things out really quickly. Okay, so we're going to do the team's anthem first. So please, everybody, be respectful of the Irish national anthem, the team's anthem. Congratulations, Icon. Congratulations to Saria and Icon. And now, please, everybody, please be respectful of the driver's national anthem, the Turkish national anthem. Congratulations to Icon. Cool. Right, I need to save that replay immediately. And I'm not going to wait tremendously long, gents, for the driver of the day. So please do cast your votes. Please do cast your votes. I don't have time to wait around, guys. I have so much to do today. So please do cast your votes. I actually need to leave in like 4 minutes. So if you've not voted, please do it now. I'm going to give this another minute. If you haven't cast your vote, boys, please do. I really don't have time to wait around today. Really don't. I'm going to give this a second. 10 votes of the 11 votes. Okay, Icon, congratulations. You are now driver of the day. I think you were last week as well. Spiders is here. Right, gents, I will talk to you at some point later on tonight. I don't have time to wait around. Super, it's the 4th time, the first in reverse grid, fastest lap and race win. Done all 4 by me, but this time I think also driver of the day. Yeah, it's quadruple. Okay, gents, thank you so much for tuning in. Really good race. We might have to question the Nürburgring going forward in the championship, because it is a little bit just too much. I think it's just a bit too much. It's very complicated. It's very difficult for people to understand and learn. I really don't like the track. I only do it because it's very popular. Very popular amongst viewers and drivers. But yeah, we'll discuss that going forward. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Gura míle mágad agus slán a bhaile.